Hi, this is Su. In today's video, I will give you some examples to show you how we can use ChatGPT for a CFO role. Now, I'll show you that through this customized GPT called the CFO Assistant. I created this tool myself, and I will share with you guys the link somewhere near the video. If you have GPT-4 subscription, you can just use the link to get access to the tool. And this tool will function as a personalized assistant to SME CFOs. And I also put two initial prompts if you don't know where to start. The first prompt will kind of show you how the tool thinks, and the second can function as an example. Now, for this video, I will just use this second example. Now, let's assume that we are newly promoted as a CFO for a SME. So the first thing in our mind probably is that we want to understand what is the role is all about. Now here I can just click this button and ask the CFO assistants everything about the CFO role. Okay, so we ask it, I'm new to a CFO role for a SME, help me understand the role. Here is the response. It says, okay, congratulations on your new role as a CFO. As a chief financial officer in a small to medium-sized enterprise, your responsibilities are diverse and critical to success of the company. Here is an overview to help you understand the role better. Core responsibilities. So it understands that we are responsible for the financial planning and analysis, financial reporting, cash flow management, risk management, strategic planning, investment management, regulatory compliance, and team leadership. And here it also gives us some strategic insights and the best practice. First is developing financial acumen, stay informed about the industry trend, financial markets, and economic indicators, continue to update your knowledge and skills through professional developments. Leveraging technologies, enhancing communications, building relationships with the key stakeholders, including investors, bankers, auditors, regulatory bodies, and fostering a strong finance team. I think it understand our situation very well, right? We are a new CFO. Probably we don't have similar experience before in terms of building relationship with those guys. Now it suggests us to pay attention to that. It also mentions soft skills and leadership developments, something about effective communications, strategic thinking, problem solving, adaptability, leadership, and the next steps and follow-ups. So it suggests us to develop. By the way, I will not go through all the details. I just read it and see something is interesting. I just highlight it. Right. So it says, okay, develop a plan, create a 90-day plan, outline your goals, key activities, and milestones. I think it's pretty good. Seek feedbacks from your team and departments, and continuous learning, of course. And it also give us a actionable suggestions, and that's how I designed the tool to do. Now here it says, okay, first meet with your team, schedule one-on-one to meet with them, review your financials, develop a strategic plannings, and identify some quick wins. I think this is a pretty decent overview. If we are new to a CFO role, right now we have a decent reference to all the key aspects. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into this. Let's assume that we are not quite familiar with risk management from our prior roles. Right? I'm going to tell it, okay, I am not very familiar with risk management in my prior role. Okay, so I'm not very familiar with this risk management stuff in my previous role. Can you tell me more about it and what should I pay attention as a CFO? Now, while it's running, I'll just try to explain why I'm doing this. We have to understand a key feature of ChatGPT, and that is context window. So ChatGPT has limitations of the amount of word it can respond to us. Therefore, that is annoying. So therefore, if we ask a generic question like the first one, it will try to pack everything he wants us to know in that short context window. Therefore, as a it will give us very generic responses without any of the details. Let's say in our previous role, we already understand what FP&A is about, financial reportings, right? We do that for 10 years. Maybe the only thing interests us are risk management. But since it's only a piece of this response, we don't have too much details. Like, okay, identify and mitigate the financial risk, what that means, right? Now, the good thing is that we can always put follow-up questions to get more details. Now, here I just follow up with this risk management concepts. Let's look at the response. It said, okay, absolutely, this is a very crucial components of the CFO's roles, especially in an SME. The resource will be more constrained compared to larger organizations. So here it will give us introduction of this topic. First, it shows us what risk management is about. And then it shows us different types of risk management: financial risk, operational risk, strategic risk, compliance risk, reputation risk. And then it gives us the key steps in financial risks. Okay, how we do this? We first do risk identification, risk assessments, risk mitigation, risk monitoring, and risk reporting. What are the best practice for risk management? Develop a risk management framework, foster a risk awareness culture, utilize technology and tools, blah, blah, blah. Now once it's introduced all the basic information about the risk management, it start to tell us what we should focus on as a CFO. First is the financial health. Regularly assess the company's financial health and ensure there are adequate controls to manage financial risks. Regulatory compliance, operational efficiency, strategic plannings. Yeah. And the last piece is always the actionable insights. First, organize a workshop with key stakeholders, identify and assess potential risk, and then develop the policies, and then do trainings and reviews. Okay, now imagine that we just new to this role. We are very concerned about risk management, which we never done before. But within 5 minutes, we kind of have a framework about everything about the risk management. So now we'll be more confident to perform the CFO roles, right? And then the beautiful thing that, let's say, I just don't know what like a risk aware culture is about, how to foster this type of culture. We can do the same thing. We can copy that and tab, okay, I'm not familiar with these concepts. I'm a new CFO. Tell me more about it and tell me what I need to focus on. And we will get more in-depth discussions about that specific that topic. Yeah, I think this is a pretty long video already. I mean, my whole purpose is just I talk with a lot of CFOs. It seems like nobody has a clear understanding of how to interact with GPT. So that's why I made this CFO Assistant completely for free. I highly recommended you guys to watch the video and then test it out. If you have any questions, just send. Yeah, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm just really happy to answer your questions.